Hi everyone, I am Ketra. Today we're going to go ahead and do a collective reading, but this collective reading is going to have the intention of clarifying life situations. So we're going to use some oracle cards that I have that have specific life situations on them. This will help me determine the reading. So if this life situation resonates with you, then maybe these messages are for you. So again, this is a collective reading. Some of these messages may not resonate with you, and if they don't, that's okay. But if you found my video, there is probably a reason for it. So as we get started, as always, thank you guys so much for watching and for subscribing. I appreciate every single one of you. And of course, if you would like a one-on-one reading to kind of dive deeper into some of your life situations, feel free to go to my website. It is tarotandsoundhealing.com. Just click on the calendar and see where my calendar and your calendar match up. So, all right. So, Spirit, can you just show me one life situation that we need clarification on? It is cloud of unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown, surrender to the mystery, and embrace the sacred within. So that is the life situation that we are going to be clarifying right now. There's a person just kind of like laying in the clouds. It feels like somebody that's just kind of just wondering, and they're just ready to surrender to a power greater than themselves. I have a feeling that this might be a message for those that are on their spiritual path to recovery, their spiritual path from healing from so many life traumas, and that you're just ready to embrace your soul's path. That's literally what I'm getting from this card. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get messages from Spirit Message Oracle cards, just to kind of help us navigate this reading. So, Spirit Message Oracle cards, what would you like them to know? Oh, you are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will soon be answered. That is amazing. And it kind of connects to the messages that I wrote down when I was channeling before the reading. So and I will incorporate these into the reading as I feel necessary. We're also going to get messages from Path of Light Oracle cards to just kind of help anchor the reading. But you are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. I channeled plan to rebuild, doing things differently, setting intentions, not asking for acceptance of a situation now, but understanding the why and how you feel the way that you do about a certain situation. It goes definitely along with the cloud of unknowing. Path of Light Oracle, what is your freedom? I realize that failure brings doubt and resentment, so I choose to embrace the sunshine. By staying positive, I find peace and open myself to the light within. Through this, I free myself from negativity and allow my inner radiance to guide me. And I'm smiling so much because I love that the messages that I was getting before I started the reading kind of like connect the dots. I love spiritual dots. I love when I can see spirit connecting to me, and then I can kind of see it in the physical world while we're here. So I think what we'll do is, and then one of the other things that I wrote down was look at the situation surrounding the events that led to this point, and that freedom, I realize that failure brings doubt and resentment, so I choose to embrace the sunshine. By staying positive, I find peace and open myself to the light within. That is it's beautiful because the light is within you, but we purposely come down here to go through some of these situations so that we can have that remembering, so that we can remember the light that we are. So let's go ahead and take a look through tarot at where you're at, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. Nine of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands and the Moon. Judgment. Six of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Oh, Two of Wands. Fantastic. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So Where you're at right now, I think with that Nine of Pentacles is you are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. The things that you've been praying for, the healing, those new opportunities, they're literally here. They're going to appear. So you have the Ace of Wands right now, which is that fire and that ambition inside of you. There's some sort of spark. And I know this says cloud of unknowing, but it's like your soul is really trying to get to you to provide you with that knowing. And I show that that's what's happening for you right now, because you also have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is, once she has put the work into everything that she's doing, everything just becomes a lot easier. And then you have the Moon. And I think it's because right now this has been a time of reflection for you. You've been able to reflect on the situations that has surrounded you right now. Turning away when you felt you weren't being heard is something else that I wrote down. A plan to rebuild, doing things differently. This is you planning to rebuild your life situation and doing things differently. And then you have the Judgment. So where you're at and where you're going. So where you're going right now is you feel that call to do something differently. So whatever this is for you, because again, this is a collective reading. If we were sitting here, I would be asking you, so what is it that you want to do differently in your life? What aspects of your life do you want to have unfold in a different way? Because that is what's going to give you that freedom, is instead of being in the clouds of unknown, having that clarity. So it's like tapping into the divine, to spirit, to source. This is what's going to give you that clarity. This is that judgment call that you're going to be at right now. So you also have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is you really being able to divide your time, knowing where you want to give your energy and where you no longer want to give your energy. 1 second. Setting intentions. That was the last thing that I channeled before my smoke alarm went off, because I was using sage this morning and I had set it down to extinguish itself, and it just set the alarm off. So it's kind of like, I feel like that I wasn't going to mention that, but it feels like you're going to have an aha moment where you're really just going to realize what you've been doing and where you want your freedom from. Freedom from putting in too much to others and you're not giving enough to yourself, I feel. And you're very close to that. You're very close to coming to those realizations, if you have not already. The Four of Cups, she's really kind of been through it. She thinks that the things that they thinks that the things that have happened in their lives are just going to continue to happen. But with that clarity, that something that has happened for you that has provided a lot of clarity for you has changed that. And it's like you can feel the change within yourself right now. It's that change of wanting that freedom, of knowing that you're on this path to changing your thoughts. Because if you change your thoughts, your actions will change. But you have to make sure that you align that up. You have to take those times to realize, okay, I've got these thoughts, but I have to change my actions. So changing your thoughts and aligning your actions, I think, is the best course of action for you right now, because it's what you've been doing and it's what's going to continue to keep you going forward on your soul's path. I hope that makes sense. So where you're at, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. So it's that balance. It's almost the same as the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is being mindful of who and what you're giving your pentacle energy to, like your earthly physical energy to. And then the Two of Pentacles is just a reminder to have that balance. Have that balance for yourself, but also having that balance to go play. Having that balance to taking care of what you have to earthly, but remembering to tap into that spiritual side of you and do the things that make you happy. Do the things that make you feel free. And then this is you doing it. So you're kind of like planning it out. What does that plan look like for you? If you are so close to that powerful breakthrough right now, what is it that's holding you back? What is it that you feel like you can't accomplish for whatever reasons? If it's your circumstances, it's not knowing how you can do it when your head's up in the clouds, right? And so if you can just bring your thoughts down and slow down and meditate, and I think that makes sense because you also have that Four of Pentacles. So when we hold on too tightly to our thoughts, we're not allowing things to happen, right? I hope that makes sense. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and clarify this final row, or actually, I'm going to ask for 3 cards of advice moving forward. You're right on that brink of freedom. You're right on that, like, it's like you're the Fool right now. You're on that cliffside where you're just about to have that awakening, that knowing, which makes sense because where you're at and where you're going, you have that Judgment card. So you're right there. So what 3 cards of advice can we give them considering where they're at right now? So you have the, wow. So you have the Knight of Swords. Nope, you have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, you're gathering that clarity with this Ace of Swords. So you're gathering all the information that you need. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. So that's everything that you want, kind of like in an earthly way. The Ten of Pentacles, I feel like it's gathering together with those that you love and that you care about, that are like-minded, have your best interest in mind. And then that's providing that clarity. And that's the information that you're so seeking right now. I just feel this like deep need to seek and find the information that's going to give you that freedom, that's going to remove that cloud of unknowing, and that it's going to let you break through what you feel like has been, not that you're resisting, but that's been unobtainable for you. Like you've tried so many different, the Four, where are you? The Four of Cups. You've tried so many different times to get there, but you kind of have that feeling of, it's not going to happen. But in this stage right now, I just feel like, yes, it's going to happen. You're right there. You're so close. You're just being asked to hang on and connect to the divine, connect to your soul, to hear what it is that Judgment card has for you. Because again, what I also wrote down, and I might have said this already, led to the point of frustration and confusion, 100%. That's the Four of Cups in a nutshell. It is frustration and confusion about situations that have happened in the past and you haven't been able to move forward past them. But literally, Spirit is here to give you another opportunity, to give you another clarity on a situation. So I love that for you. I think that that's great advice. Gather the information that you need to provide clarity. Surround yourself by people that are like-minded. And I think that's going to provide all the clarity that you need. And I think you're going to have what I love as an aha moment, like, there it is. There's my freedom. There's my opportunity. I think we're going to end with a message from the angels. Take a step. I put action behind my goals every single day. You need to let go of any doubt and fears and step out of your comfort zone. Your angels are supporting you and leading you in the right direction, so you should accept their help and enjoy this moment in your life. Absolutely. Please enjoy this moment in your life because it is a powerful one that I feel for you guys. So I really enjoy doing these. I think I'm going to start doing these pretty regularly. Using the clarifying life situation cards to just kind of help, since it's a collective reading. So until the next video, take care, take a breath, and have a great rest of your day.